We are calling upon you. It is another year. The Spiritans, we have always taken part as the lay associates in the Harambe that we hold every year. It is a fundraising to support us, to support our fundraising that will be held on the 29th of May, 2026 at St. Austin's. And we are asking that you pledge, you bring your funds, you help us to grow and to ensure that our young seminarians are formated and they become the priests and the future of our congregation. Wakristo wenzangu, mnajua ya kwamba hiyo shilingi 100, hiyo shilingi 200, 1000, 10,000, 20,000 ambao utatoa wakati wa fundraising yetu inaweza somesha padre kutoka akiwa seminarian mpaka wakati tutampata kama padre, na Mungu ametubariki. Kwa hivyo tunawaomba, tunawasihi mjiunge nasi tarehe 29 mwezi huu wa 5 mwaka huu wa 2026 katika fundraising yetu ambao tunataka kupata fedha za kuweza kusomesha hawa vijana ili wawe mapadre wetu wa kesho.
Come and be part of this noble mission. Together, let us invest in the future of the church. Support a vocation, shape a mission, transform lives. Keep watching Capuchin TV, your staunchly Catholic identity channel.
Capuchin TV.
And forward ever, backward never. So move ahead. Ahead, ahead.
Endelea kutazama Capuchin TV. Kitambulisho Katoliki.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Catholic Focus, where we bring you stories that matter to you. Education, security concerns, and the economy. My name is Eric Maluki. Let's now begin with the top stories. The Senate person Betty Montet has visited Kericho County to assess the implementation of early childhood, focusing on infrastructure, learning conditions, and overall progress in strengthening early childhood and technical education. Let's take a look.
Had With the governor, who has briefed us on how far they have done with implementation of ECDE and vocational. Senate's mandate is to oversight the county governments, and that's why we are here today. We want to rush before the kids get out of school so that we can get actually to see these children and the learners in the VTC centers are taken care of, and whatever is provided by the county government. You know, the work of the Senate actually is to, and when we push for money, like this particular financial year, what the Senate is fighting for is 450 billion. But I think the is working hard, and the Senate as a whole, to make sure that that is the figure which comes to the counties so that it can take care of all the devolved functions.
We have employed 1,133 ECD teachers. We are paying a certificate teacher 25,000, equally expanding our FTCs, and we intentionally train 100 children per ward, filling them in skills like plumbing, electrical engineering.
Deputy President Kithure Kindiki is committed to stabilizing fuel prices while at the same time maintaining funds for essential services such as education, salaries for the public servants, development projects across the country.
Wale wananchi tunapunguzia kodi ndio wanataka tuongezewe stima, tujengewe soko. Ni muhimu. Hii barabara inajengwa na kodi yetu kama Wakenya. Kwa hivyo lazima we strike a balance between the need for us to, but also the need for us to fund infrastructure and other economic enablers that make our country grow. We must strike. The taxes that you pay is for roads, is for electricity, is for water. Already nimesema maji iko njiani. Stima ingine imefika, ingine iko njiani. Hata zile barabara zimebaki, tutaenda kuzianzisha. Hii barabara inajengwa na kodi yenu. Lakini tutahakikisha kwamba mahali tunahitajika kufanya jambo kupunguzia mwananchi mzigo, tutafanya hivyo. That is how we are going to build our country. We need money to run our schools, school capitation. We need money to build roads. We need money to build electricity installations. We will make sure that wananchi are not affected. And where necessary, we will be making adjustments like the adjustments ambazo already tumefanya.
South MP Dennis Waweru has criticized police conduct during the recent nationwide protest against the fuel price hike, condemning the death of civilians. Immediate accountability. He said security officers should have exercised restraint and engage demonstrators peacefully, emphasizing that they are protected under the Constitution. David Wekesa reports.
Former Dagoretti South MP Dennis Waweru innocent Kenyans during the recent nationwide protest against the rising fuel prices. Speaking after one of the constituents was allegedly shot dead during the demonstrations, have a constitutional right to protest peacefully and air their grievances without fear of violence.
We have seen a loss of innocent lives, like we saw the day before yesterday with Juguna from Dagoretti. Avoiding talking about these things, but it's gotten to a level where we need to come out and say we cannot accept this to continue in Dagoretti South. They have lost lives. This is not the first time.
The former using excessive force against demonstrators, arguing that security officers should have engaged protesters through dialogue instead of responding with brutality.
Previously, we had seen during the Gen Z's demonstration, we saw a lady called Minnie being shot three bullets, using live bullets, 3 bullets to a lady. 4 years that it happened, they shot this young man who was very innocent, going about his normal duties.
Waweru also called on the government to take swift action for the killings, warning that failure to act could repeat what he described as the lack of justice witnessed after deaths linked to the Gen Z protesters. I'm David Wekesa.
Livestock traders at the Misiu auction market in Bungoma County are calling on the government to urgently improve services, citing poor road access, lack of clean water, and rising insecurity affecting their business. Our reporter has
The market chairperson Geoffrey Walela, the traders say the absence of proper access to roads is making it difficult to transport livestock to and from the market, despite paying taxes.
Sasa wateja wetu wengine wanakuja na magari pikipiki kupita na kuja kwa mnada ni shida. So ukiangalia mambo ya revenue hapa kuandika pesa watu hawakuchi wengi. Watu wengi wanarudi wakujiuza wanarudi kwa sababu barabara ni mbaya. So ukiangalia hapa watu wanapokuja kuna wanafanya biashara wengine wanauza hapa vyakula. Hatuna maji katika mnada wetu huu. Government, serikali yetu iangalie mambo ya mnada hii kwa tuengee maji ili watu wasisumbuliwe wanakula lakini maji hakuna, hatuna maji. Serikali yetu ya county government iangalie jambo ya barabara na maji. Mama na choo iko lakini tunataka choo ingine kwa sababu hapa watu ni wengi. Choo ni moja wao na choo ingine. So tunapochangia choo itakuwa vizuri.
They have also raised alarm over increasing cases of livestock theft in the cities to strengthen police patrols to guarantee safety.
Unapoangalia katika eneo hili mambo ya usalama, mambo ya wizi ya ng'ombe. Tunashukuru sana wenzetu ambao kila mara tunapokuwa mahali hapa hizo ripoti karibu wiki 2 wiki 3 hatujaona hiyo ripoti ya wizi. Watu na washukuru wajuzi wenzangu ya kwamba waangalie kila mahali. Watu walinde mali yao kwa sababu wajuzi ni kulinda mali yao na kuuza mali yao kwa njia mzuri.
The traders are now appealing to the Bungoma County government to clean up and to make it more conducive for business and improve service delivery.
Kuhusu receipt, unanulia mkulima ng'ombe, mambo ya receipt wende saipa utoe receipt ndio waende wathibitishe kama ng'ombe wametoa receipt. Sasa watusaidie hiyo mambo ya receipt, watoe tu receipt kale ya kitambo ya karatasi, sio receipt ya simu.
Yenye iko mingi sana iko kwa barabara ya kutoka sokoni paka kwa Mnanda.
Nisiku tuko na shida ya Mnanda. Mnanda yetu hii matope hii barabara kuingia ni shida. Sai ng'ombe wana inuliki. Bei imekuwa duni. Na sai tunajaribu tusaidie watu wachuruzi. Wachuruzi wetu wanaumia kwa sababu gani? Sababu ya moja ng'ombe inaweza simama kutoa ni shida. Hata bei ya ng'ombe sai imeshuka.
Reporting for Catholic Focus, I'm Tracy Chebet.
Murang'a Governor Irungu Kang'ata the widespread destruction of property and looting witnessed in Murang'a town during protests over the rising fuel prices. The governor blamed political violence as affected traders counted heavy losses following the destruction of their business. Let's get that report from Nancy Kajuju.
Struggling to come to terms with the aftermath of the violent protest that left several shops vandalized and goods stolen. Some traders say they lost stock worth hundreds of shillings, raising concerns over their ability to recover from the losses.
Media mwenye hii biashara Joycom. Kuna ushugu mingi kiongea juu tumeenda kwa saa hii mimi nilikuwa mtu mwenye alikuwa na kazi yake but for now sina. Nimeenda hasara kubwa, sijui nitasimama aje tena. Today governor wetu amekuja, amefika hapa. We hope venye ametuambia itakuwa, ametuambia atatuboost kidogo. Nashukuru. Loan kubwa, tulikuwa na loan kubwa which nilikuwa na service ya Equity. But
Governor Irungu Kang'ata urged security agencies to ensure those responsible are brought to justice while calling for peace and protection during demonstration.
We have never seen a demonstration where people damage private property. We believe those who did this are Murang'a people strongly believe in private enterprise. They believe in business. They respect business, and therefore, as a council, we shall dip into our emergency fund and support the traders who have been impacted. So far, we have 5. Those who have officially been impacted by this. The compensation is small. It may not fully compensate their loss. It's just a token. Sorry. Again, of course, you must understand the fund looks in the entire county. So therefore, funds to fully compensate each trader to the tune he or she was impacted. We have also told the traders to be or also the town manager to ensure that is done. We have been investing a lot of resources to make Murang'a in terms of boosting its image, its infrastructure, our roads, our cabros, tarmacking, our public infrastructure, our medical facilities, our halls. But then this happens. It brings back Murang'a town a little bit behind.
Are now appealing for support as they attempt to rebuild their livelihoods.
Hiyo demonstration ambayo ilikuja ikajoiniwa na wakora. Hao wakora walifanya kazi baya sana kana na wale ambao walikuwa wameadhiriwa na maneno ya mafuta kuongezewa. Wakakuja wakaanza kupora mali ya watu, na hasa tukiangalia hao watu si watu wa hii. Hata CCTV zenye tumeangalia za maduka zetu ni watu ambao wanaonekana sio watu ambao wa hii town. Hata walikuwa wanauliza mkoo ni wapi, mjini ni wapi. Hiyo ni kumaanisha ya kwamba ambao walikuwa wanakuja kupiga watu na kama kuhararisha biashara katika hii town yetu.
Reporting for Catholic Focus, Capuchin TV, I'm Nancy Kaju.
Bring us to the end of this edition of Catholic Focus. Thank you for staying with us and for your time. Continue following our broadcast and digital platforms. My name is Charles Mawaton, and providing sign language interpretation was Eric Maluki. God bless you.
Led by the market chairperson Geoffrey Walela,
Murang'a town are now struggling to
Keep watching Capuchin TV, the Catholic Identity Channel.
You're watching Capuchin. For any complaints, comments, or compliments on our programming, you can either write to us on info@capuchintv.co.ke as directly on 0717 424 866. Your complaint shall be addressed within 7 days. Keep a copy of your communication with us. Keep watching Capuchin TV, your Catholic identity.